Kawhi, did you do it? Kawhi tried to play us. You tried to finesse them, but you can't finesse a finesser, okay? Lakers squad, we don't get finessed very easily, we don't. You know what I mean? And he really did try it. I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what happened. We got the inside scoop. I don't have the inside scoop. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. But there are reports that have been reported. Y'all have probably seen them, but I'm gonna let people know. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put this out there. I'm gonna blow this up and exaggerate it because I need to apologize to two people in this video. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm very mature, you know what I mean? A lot of you fans are not like me. Y'all are haters. Y'all see the Lakers roster. Like you see, we just added Avery Bradley, lockdown defender that until this morning, Clippers fans, bandwagon, still thought was on their team. Wow. Sweetie, he was on the Grizzlies. Now we're talking about who we have. We have Avery Bradley, Patrick Beverly, Kawhi, and Paul George, lockdown squad. Avery Bradley was on the Grizzlies. Now he's with us. But you didn't know that, but you're a fan though, right? You've been a fan, okay. Montrezl Harrell just got scored on by LaMelo Ball. Finger rolled at the free throw line. I've literally in my life never seen somebody finger roll from the free throw line that easily on an NBA player. Somebody who has never even played at the collegiate level. Isn't he still in high school? He's supposed to be the one to lock down AD though, right? Wow. Okay, sorry, that's not what this video's about. I'm sorry, let's go ahead and turn on, let's switch topics. This is getting uncomfortable for me. I feel bad. Anyways, the first person I have to apologize, or people I have to apologize to, it's the Lakers front office. I do. I owe you guys a serious apology. Okay, and I'm gonna apologize, but let me tell you guys why. This is how Kawhi tried to finesse us, trying to play us. It was reported Kawhi was moving the meeting places with the Lakers, okay? He kept on switching meeting places and stuff like that. And why would you do that? Turns out he was switching the meeting places so he could more easily meet with Paul George. Now, you might think, ooh, he played y'all, he finessed y'all. Look at the final rosters. He did all of that. First of all, to me, that's a little bit disrespectful. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if you don't wanna be on our team, cool, but you don't get to sit there and move people around and I'm switching the meeting places. That's diva-like. And I have another apology to make, so I won't get into that too much right now. But to me, that was very disrespectful. I don't like that vibe at all. Okay, we've kind of given Kawhi a pass because of his demeanor and we don't expect anything from him, but to me that was disrespectful. You don't get to do that. Just so you can meet with Paul George more slyly. By the way, he was your third option. You're over here praising him like you didn't call two other grown men before him. I mean, it's just, you can't make this stuff up. You wanted KD and he rejected you for Kyrie. He literally said no. Jimmy signed with Miami. Who do they have? He literally just straight up rejected you. And then you went after Paul George. He's your third option. He's plan C for you guys. I can't even stand being a plan B in my friend group. You know what I mean? You ask everyone to hang out but me, and they're all busy, so then you want to hang with me. I'm like, no, I can't even be a plan B. Paul George, how do you feel about being a plan C? You were the last option. He didn't really want you like that, otherwise he would have called you first. But you're the savior for the Clippers though, right? But he didn't even want you really. Okay, let's keep that in mind as we continue. So Kawhi was over here trying to sneak around, changing meeting places and whatnot. And Ramona, y'all know Ramona. Y'all gotta get a Twitter and keep up with this stuff. Follow me on my social medias too. But Ramona, she reported about the Lakers figuring out why he was moving the meeting places. They figured it out. They knew what he was doing and they knew what was going on in the Clippers organization. They knew the ultimatum that Kawhi gave the Clippers. Basically, he said, I'm not going without another star. So y'all need to give me another star or I'm gonna get me another star and y'all need to make it work on your team, otherwise I'm not coming. They knew that. Lakers figured that out. I guess insider information that leaked. It didn't leak out to the public, but the Lakers figured that out and they found out why he was moving the meeting places. Front office. I'm so sorry, because guess what? I used to talk so down on you guys. I destroyed you guys, and honestly, I think that might have been Magic's fault, because as soon as Magic left, for some reason, we are excelling. I give them an A+ right now. Before, I gave y'all literally like a C-, D+ max, and y'all just literally, it can't be so drastic to where you're excelling this much. It's no way. So, Magic, this might have been on you, Magic. I don't know. There's just no way. But they figured that out, and so they set up a bunch of signings. They started talking to all these role players so that as soon as Kawhi made his decision, That's why they came out with all those signings right then. There's no possible way. Kawhi signed, and then 5 minutes later, they can be on the phone with 50 different role players at once and sign them within like 5 minutes. There's no way. Woj reported on them way too close. That means that the Lakers, this whole time while they were waiting for Kawhi, they knew all along what he was trying to do. And so they set up meetings of their own and said, look, as soon as he makes his decision, we're gonna sign you guys. Clearly, that's the only way this could have happened. Now, I think the only reason they were holding out and waiting until he signed, because some of you guys might be thinking like, if they were so sure he wasn't gonna go to them, why didn't they just sign the role players? Why didn't they wait? They didn't know. Calm down. You thought you had it figured out, huh, Sherlock? No, you're not Sherlock Holmes, no. You're not Nancy Drew. Don't try to sleuth around, Clipper fans. You knew you had it wrong. Clearly. But the reason the Lakers didn't just sign the role players as soon as they figured out what Kawhi was doing was because at the end of the day, there still was that ultimatum. They did not know if the Clippers were going to be able to get another star. Nobody knew if OKC was going to be able to trade him, if maybe another star was going to be able to pair up with him. They didn't know. So until that happened, there was still a chance he would sign with the Lakers. That's why they didn't just sign the role players. They were waiting. So when they found out that, when he announced it, like, okay, they did get the star there, he is signing there, they were already on the phone. Hey, get me Danny Green on the phone. Uh-oh, get me Quinn Cook on the phone. Uh-oh, get me DeMarcus on the phone. They were signing people left and right. But even those signings were later, like DeMarcus, Danny Green, and a lot of those signings that happened the same day that Kawhi announced his, those were premeditated. They knew. Remember, Kawhi made his decision at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. By the way, just like, why that time? Why not make it when we're all awake? No, but when everybody's asleep, he just chose to make his decision and announce it, right? The Lakers, you mean to tell me that the Lakers were sitting there having meetings at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and then announcing them as that happened? And somehow the reports came out 1 minute apart, 2 minutes apart, 5 minutes. They had a full free agency meeting with these role players in 2 minutes, 30 seconds. Like, come on. This was all premeditated. So all I'm saying is I have to apologize to the front office. You guys have not only exceeded my expectations, because look at this roster now. I mean, seriously. We're gonna talk about that in another video, but I mean, seriously, it's ridiculous. Y'all did that. I knew there's no way Kobe's agent could be this incompetent. Rob, you proved me so wrong. So I'm sorry, I apologize to you. Forgive me. You guys did it. You guys did it. Jerry West thinks he's the only one that can be savvy. Y'all proved me all the way wrong. So I'm so sorry. That's number one. And number two, the Kobe fan in me hates to do this, but I literally have to apologize to my man LeBron. I have to apologize to LeBron because I fell into the hype. I fell into the trap. I'll tell you guys what the trap is, but right now I'm a little bit embarrassed because if y'all don't know, I'm still in college, okay? I'm about to do my senior year this next year and finally be out of there. But I'm a communication major, okay? Communication major, marketing minor. And like literally, I know about propaganda and about how people spin the facts and the truth to fit a narrative and how everybody pushes that out. And I literally know about that. I know how to do it. I know what certain channels and what outlets do it. And I fell for it and I'm sorry. LeBron, I'm sorry, okay? I'm not gonna keep saying it. I'm sorry. Okay, now, here's why I'm sorry, okay? Because all these years, the media has painted you as this diva who is orchestrating every team. I called you Le GM plenty of times, Le General Manager. That was just, and I feel so stupid because legit, like when I'm like going back and reading these stuff and like reading these tweets, and even now, like I'm seeing stuff reported about the Lakers and how Woj words tweets about the Lakers versus the Clippers, and I'm like, why did he try to drag the Lakers down when the Clippers trades all those first round picks, their future away for Paul George? I didn't hear a little bo peep out of Woj, but when we do it for Anthony Davis, which is way above Paul George, it's a huge problem, and he's dragging it out. Like multiple tweets about why that wasn't the best choice, and the choice of wording he used, it was just obviously showing that our decision wasn't the right decision or wasn't good or whatever, wouldn't plan out for us, how he was speaking on ESPN and stuff like that. Like when you see the way that the media has kind of like slanted against the Lakers and LeBron, I fell into it. I fell into the trap. It's embarrassing. for a communication major. Now, I know some of you guys might be like, first of all, every single outlet reports on him and every little thing he does. Oh, they have to. Of course. He is their cash cow. He is literally the person that's drawing the most eyes to the NBA at this point. It's not Kawhi. It's still LeBron, no matter what anybody says. And so, of course, it's just common sense that all these outlets are going to report on every little thing he does. That doesn't mean they're not slanting it and not creating a narrative around him that he's a diva and stuff like that. And for example, like the whole world, we all know that Kawhi changed the meeting spots for people. He was trying to he literally forced a trade to get on this team. He said, I'm not coming if I don't have a star. Very diva-like. He called 3 people. 2 of them declined him. So he forced a trade for the last option. The guy he least wanted, clearly. The guy he least wanted forced him out of OKC to his team. And only then would he sign. He don't care what you have to trade away, your future, whatever, get him to this team and fine, I'll sign with you. That is very diva-like. And not only that, but we literally know this. That is a fact. We know it. Now with LeBron's other stuff, like with Cleveland, when he fired the whole half the team, I made a video about that. And I was calling him all type of stuff, the GM and all this, and he fired his whole locker room and stuff. But like at the end of the day, I don't care what you say, oh, I'm pretty sure he did. We don't know for a fact that he was the one that suggested those people to the front office. We don't know that he had a hand in it. We don't know. We're assuming because he orchestrated the super team in Miami and then got people to join him in Cleveland. So after that, we just assumed that everything else was him. For example, this AD trade. There are no facts out there saying that he forced that trade or that he put the people in there. He traded away Lonzo. Like there's literally no facts out there, but we're just assuming this stuff. And we type it up into articles and put it into tweets and send it out there. But with Kawhi, we literally have proof. Like we know exactly what he did and how he went about it. Very disrespectful, very inconsiderate to multiple teams. Very diva-like, just the fact of the matter. I like him. He's from Southern California, but it was a diva move, right? I can't even lie. And we still want to sit there and frame him as just a nice, quiet dude that we don't know about him. He's just, Kawhi. Like, we know what he did. How come nobody's writing about that? How come nobody's slanting him to be the diva type of thing? It's that narrative against one, and it's a narrative that everything fits into. Kawhi doesn't fit that narrative, so they're not going to write about it. And I'm sorry, as a communication major, I should have known better. I'm sorry, LeBron. Literally, we're crucifying you for stuff that other people are doing, but worse and like more documented. We got literal proof and we just don't care. So I'm sorry, LeBron. I'm gonna give you your props. And you know what I mean? Kawhi, don't think we don't see you. This was definitely a diva move and you tried to finesse us, but the Lakers front office was 10 steps ahead, knew what you were gonna do, and was planning all these signings. And as soon as you made a decision, 1 minute after, boom, we got this, boom, we got this. Like, we have not stopped. We literally have not stopped. You have stopped. Your latest signing was JaMychal Green. That's not terrible, but that's nowhere near what we're doing. And Zubac. Those were your 2 signings post Kawhi and PG. Zubac and JaMychal Green. Our signings post Kawhi was, you know what I'm saying? And we could still possibly get more people off the buyouts. But that's just a tragic truth. I just wanted to expose them. I know like this was a reported on thing. Like so y'all might have been seeing this on the news and on different websites and whatnot, but for people that just didn't know, I just wanted to fill y'all in. Like Kawhi, you're not gonna slip under my radar like that. You're not slick. I'm not gonna be one of those outlets that contribute to that narrative. No, I'm gonna report the facts. I'm not a reporter or anything, but I'm gonna say the facts. I mean, the reporter already reported it. I'm just saying, you know, the facts that they said. So Kawhi, you're not slick. Just know that. If you took anything from this video, Kawhi, you're not slick. LeBron, I'm sorry. Front office, I'm so sorry. Y'all are doing so amazing. Front office, I love y'all for this free agency. Y'all did an amazing job for real. Figuring out why he was doing that. Come on, Rob. I knew you were smart. I knew you were better than what you were doing before. Or was that magic? Exactly, we don't know. But anyway, like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what you think. Kawhi, you're not slick. You're not about to slide. Comment down below what you guys think. To me, that was very disrespectful. That just shows you have no regard for our franchise like this, especially a franchise like this. I can see y'all doing that to like the Clippers. Move the Clipper meeting, nobody cares. But something like this with 16, you know what I'm saying? This is too historic for you to be trying to play around with it. And that's why we didn't fall for it. Kawhi, you knew better. You know better. But clearly you didn't. Because now you're stuck on there with Zubac and Montrezl Harrell. We stuck out here with AD, DeMarcus Cousins, JaVale McGee, forgot. LeBron, Rondo, Danny Green, all these people, Avery Bradley. It's like, come on. You played yourself at the end of the day. But comment down below what you guys think. Check out this video here if you haven't seen it yet, and subscribe to the splash bar down here. I gotta go. Very sad, very embarrassing. You thought you finessed us, didn't work. Tragic.